It went straight to number 1 in the Prypiat local charts. It peaked at number 56 in the Vladivostok Hot 100 in the future. It had peaked at number 38 in the Serbian radio Ice Cold Top 40. And it will have peaked at number 3 in the Billboard Comedy Rap Sub Pop Folk charts, which should have and will have had been created by April. As with most rap, hip-hop stuff, the copyright shares get a little, well, muddy. Boris Ilyat is the artist and writer. He owns 55.6% of the shares. As the producer, I have 20%. He gave 7.8% to his mom, 7.2% to his grandparents, which doesn't do much good since they're dead. He gave 2.6% to Dmitry Medvedev, 1.6% to Vladimir Putin for no other reason than that he could. He once sold 1.4% to some random guy for a bottle of vodka and gave a 1.2% share as a tip to the bartender. He gave 0.8% to Batman. He gave 0.6% to his wife. Suck it, wife, you got less than Batman. And then 0.4% to each of his 3 kids. And I think that adds to 100. It should. So, some memorable lines from Eradishkasi. You'll notice here modern pop culture references, including the TSA and some recent video games. So unfortunately, I'm obligated to play you some of that. Seksualne, czyli justrni, eradishkasi. MC Boris Ilyat, hailing from Prypiat, bringing me the shots, so I know where all my bitch is at. I'm like a dog, or a cat. I'm so cool, like to be a member of crew. I spit fire like crack, bring me heat like Anzac. Infiltrate your rants like that's not. You never know I'm here until I'm already gone, and I leave you a song in the form of a song. Shout out to my friends at the Kremlin. Shout out to Levi for make the denim that I'm wearing. And if you want, you can buy that off iTunes. I wish I was kidding. No, it's not on iTunes. If you want the MP3, just email. So let's talk marketing. Can you picture yourself driving along, pumping out those fat beats from the crunk system in your 1978 Ford Pinto? I can. Yep. Not this one though, because it's been pimped. So, some more marketing stuff. We can instantly find marketing opportunities. For a start, there are Russian people who listen to rap music. Then there are other people who listen to rap music. Then there are rebellious teenagers who listen to their music their parents hate. I believe this is how electronic music got its start. As well as, you know, like every other form, like rock in the 50s, etc., etc. See, a lot of great music has been hated by the previous generation. We can also have placements in video games with strong Eastern European ties. Although it's 4 years late, Grand Theft Auto 4 is a good example. And that's pretty much it. We can also use it as background music in films featuring Russian villains. Now, statistically, that's about 50% of the films released by Hollywood every year. Another 40% is made up of robots, villains with English accents, and aliens. So, if you guys at the publishing company move now, we can corner the conveniently Russian-sounding alien robots to speak English. And I guarantee that that is going to be an explosive trend in Hollywood in the next few years. In fact, I've already done most of your job for you. So, why are we looking for a deal? Well, first and foremost, we want money. We also have the desire to expand the music to an international market. Whether they'll accept it or not is completely up to the international market. There is also rampant copyright infringement in Russia, which makes it difficult to protect IP. That's true. You can look it up on Google. And also, nobody's lived in Prypiat since 1986. You know, it's kind of hard to play a concert when nobody turns up. So what are we looking for in terms of a deal? Good question, and I'm glad you asked. We are looking for a double co-publishing deal. One for him as an artist, one for me as a producer, because that's how I roll. We're looking for an advance of 1.46 million rubles.
Which means what?
Which is about $50,000. It sounds kind of pathetic when you say it in dollar. Territory, of course, would be the universe. 3 to 5 years standard plus 1 option. And the split would be 60-40 on sync licenses, if you can actually find any. 50-50 on blanket licenses, again, if you can actually find any. 85-15 on collective royalties, which we assume to be fairly negligible. And 50-50 on all other income streams. So just go ahead and sign.